Hey YouTube, back at it again with another video using the same team as in the previous videos. I failed to record the beginning of these battles, which is why we're stuck on this screen right here. I think the first battle I had was a Pelipper into my Shadow T-Tar. I used the shield on their Weather Ball and I managed to snipe them with the Hypno. And then they came in with the Frostlass. And I guess at that point they lost morale. And so they stopped, they really, I think they didn't lag out. They like left the game, maybe closed the app or something. So yeah, we had a sort of favorable lead in the beginning, and I just managed to make a good snipe, and we got the first game. I'm still, tracking my progress to Legend. I've never hit Legend before, so I'm hoping I can hit it for the first time this season. I'm still trying to use Pokemon that I want to be using. Which is why, Shadow T-Tar and Mewtwo are still here. And I like Shadow Hypno. I have a really good ranked one. And now I have to come in with the Shadow Hypno and hopefully farm this thing down. I don't expect them to bait, so I shield. But they bait, which is wild to me. Zwilus has never baited me before. I count to just before the Dark Pulse. Or maybe it counts to just before the Body Slam, I forget. But yeah, I think you saw earlier my Shadow T-Tar lived that Body Slam. I was well aware of my IVs. I go straight for this. Do I win this? I forget how this goes. I throw the Shadow Ball. I come in with Mewtwo. I don't expect them to bait. Actually, now in hindsight, I don't know why I didn't expect them to bait. I go straight for the Psy Strike before they can get to a Sand Tomb, hoping that Mewtwo outpaces whatever is in the back. Lucky for me, it is a Toxapex. I farm up to just before their Brine, or just before Mewtwo goes down, really. And it takes, lucky for me, the Psy Strike takes out the Toxapex. That was a great game. This is a decent lead. I know they have to build up to the Earthquake, so I'm counting their wing attacks. I know it's 1 less to the Earthquake now. I think it's 9. And so I just outpaced them. And I'm going to see what my opponent does. They let it go, and I'm like, okay, cool. They come in with a fighter, and I managed to swap into Shadow Hypno. I go straight for the Thunder Punch, baiting the Fire Punch, expecting a shield. They shield, and at this point, I think the game is over. I'm like, okay, cool. I think we got this. They throw again just before the Thunder Punch, optimizing their energy, and I think I'm going to come in with... Oh, do they shield this? I don't think they shield this. Because now they know. Yeah. They farm me down before I'm able to farm them now. If I had just thrown the Confusion, maybe would have simul KO'd and that would have been better. They go for the Shadow Ball, which is weird. Maybe wanting more energy. And at this point, I know I just need to get to the back-to-back. Look how glassy Shadow Mewtwo is. This man is made of paper. I'm at the back-to-back. I think so are they, and then I win the CMP, and it's a GG's. Man, Shadow Mewtwo coming in clutch, but also, I love Shadow Hitmonchan. I still haven't built one up. That's another Pokemon I really want to build up. Horrible lead. How do we come back from this? I have 2 Psychics in the back. I go straight into my hard counter, because Mewtwo is made of paper. I'm met by a normal Drapion, so I know I can survive this crunch. I'm going to throw... the Thunder Punch, I believe. Shadow Ball's resisted. I don't know if I can win swap here. Do I shield? They don't throw. I think this was a mistake on my opponent's part. They should have thrown and forced me to shield. And now they shield. And they're going to keep farming up and farm me down. Okay, so. I don't expect them to be running Aqua Tail, even though they... yeah, I don't expect them to be rocking Aqua Tail. So I come in with Tyranitar just to absorb this damage regardless. They do throw the back-to-back crunches, and then I think I'm going to snipe with Shadow Mewtwo and get an energy lead on that Toxie. I do get it. I have one counter. I think they're at... oh my god, and then they have a Cresselia in the back. And I'm like, damn, I don't have Shadow Ball, and I don't think I can beat a Cresselia. I don't know how much... I don't know if my Psy Strike will be enough. Like, I need to go for the Thunderbolts, and I need to shield both of these moves. They're gonna outpace me. I go straight for it. Even if they did catch, I don't know. I don't know what I would have done, but whew. Let's see. What do I do here? I think I need to make a catch. My timer is up. I throw exactly on the Psy Strike because I don't think a Psy Strike KOs from that range. So that's a great catch on my end. They don't undercharge it. And one good catch deserves another. And they catch on their Toxicroak. And now I'm like, damn, do I undercharge this? I try. But, you know, Shadow Mewtwo. And I'm like, damn it, I just need to go straight for the Psy Strike because they're at the next Grass Knot. And does this KO? Oh, it just barely does. I was so happy for that win. That was a great match. Good, GG's. Okay, next up we got a Dugong. This is a pretty decent lead. I think they throw at 5, so I know this isn't a Water Pulse. Full disclosure, I forgot that like Water Pulse was a 6 and not 5. I thought it was a Water Pulse and I was just daring them to bait me. I go for the crunch and I'm like, okay, cool. If you want to keep this thing alive, you got a shield. And then I come in with Shadow Hypno, and they come in with a Galv. And I'm like, okay, what do I do here? I keep throwing. I farm up to the Shadow Ball. I'm going to shield this. And again, I'm going to throw 2 more just before their next one. I'm at the back-to-back. But I know that I lose CMP. So I'm not going to throw my Thunder Punch. I'm going to throw another Confusion. I get it through. And now I'm like, I think I can farm this down. Even with the debuffs. Can we do it? 1, 2, 3. We barely managed to get that. And I think they have to come back in with the Dugong. But I waited there to see what came in. And so I go for the Shadow Ball. Look at this pathetic damage. And I was like, damn, I need to reset Hypno. They make a great catch. But okay, you saw the Fairy Wind come through. So maybe it's just like a weird animation. But yeah, they make a fantastic catch on their Dugong, knowing that like it's got nowhere to go now. They take me out with this Flamethrower. Again, Mewtwo, made of paper. And I think that I can... Now I think I can do this. I need to come in with Shadow Hypno, hopefully get off this Thunder Punch, because I don't think I'll make it to the Shadow Ball. Okay, it doesn't do enough damage, but it does force them to throw. Now, can one Smackdown take it out before one Fairy Wind takes me out? And yes, we get the win. Thank God. So that was a really good game. GG's. And yeah, I think that was the end of these battles. Oh, no. Okay, I went on a 4-1 run with that during that set. Okay, now this is the battle of the fast moves. I catch an Aqua Tail on the Hypno somehow because I wasn't sure if I was going to catch it or not. I thought maybe lag. But they come in with this Marowak. Oh, I don't think this is a win. I think this is when my win streak has ended. They throw the Shadow Bone. I shield. I think I go straight for the Shadow Ball. I'm like, okay, you're going to give me a shield back or I'm going to take you out. So we do get another shield. And now the problem is they can farm up. Do they farm up enough? They CMP time me. Good on them, you know, forcing me to make that decision. I'm just going to let Hypno go. I think that I can farm this down in hopefully 2 Smackdowns before they reach a Bone Club. I come in with T-Tar. 2 Smackdowns, great. I throw 1 more and then the Crunch to force them to make a decision. And then I'm like, okay, Mewtwo, Shadow Mewtwo, made of paper. I need to be able to farm this thing down. I get the defense fell and I think that wins me the game. Because now Shadow Mewtwo can farm down. Are they going to let me though? What do they have in the back? Okay, I'm counting to just before the Avalanche. Actually, I counted the back-to-back. And I hope that one of these takes it out. I know Frostlass is pretty glassy. It does, and then I have the next Psy Strike loaded, and I can take out the Dragonair. So that was a really good battle. I felt really good about that one. So yeah, let's see what's next. We're at rank 13. We have a pretty good lead. I know I survive a Weather Ball. Do they swap out? They do, into the Core Breaker, and I make a crucial error. I swap into paper. I should have swapped into Shadow Hypno, who could survive a Night Slash. And as you can see, this goon is running Cross Chop and Obstruct. So I would have had a much better chance at winning this if I had just gone into the Hypno and thrown a bunch of punches. I don't know how well I would have done, Look at that. Look at this. That's an obstruct. Obstruct is a terrible move. Yeah, I know it's over. I messed that up. Another fighter lead. Oh, well, this is a fighter lead. Let's see how we mess this one up. I go straight into the heart counter because I don't think that Mewtwo can survive. And I go straight for the Shadow Ball. Do they shield us? I don't think they do because I think they survive from full health. Yeah. Again, another time when if I was running Fire Punch, I might have had this. I think this time I do respect the Earthquake. And here, I should have gone for the Thunder Punch. I should have known that they need to retain Switch. And throwing Thunder Punch would have been my better option, but like a fool. And then here, I should have just let them farm me down. I should have relied on energy on Mewtwo, which you're gonna see I'm gonna need because I think it's 5-4 to the Night Slashes. And if not, it's 5-5, but they're already far ahead of me. And then stupid game again. Somehow I lose CMP to a toilet. And now I gotta tank this Weather Ball. I can't let Primate get any more energy. But I let it farm way too much, and then I throw my Side Strike, and I know it's over. I was pretty tilted at this game. I was like, damn, I had a win condition, and I didn't take advantage of it. And I guess this is where like the higher level players, you know, they can see those moves, those chess moves, way in advance. Another horrible lead. I'm not exactly sure what I can do against the Vig. It doesn't take super effective from these confusions. They come in with a Meganium. I think hoping to catch the Thunder Punch. Again, another Fire Punch situation. I can't shield this, or can I? I'm not really sure what I should have done here. Maybe I should have shielded and just thrown the Thunder Punch anyway, just to retain swap. But even then, Mewtwo down a shield, down energy, like I wouldn't have been able to take care of the Vigoroth. And now I know I have to shield this, and the game's over. Because Mewtwo can't do anything. I'm throwing the Crunch, which gives them 2 more counters. Expecting a shield back, but at this point, I won't be able to win. We get the defense fell, which is great. Again, Flamethrower on Mewtwo would have done me a lot better here. I think I do swap it to Flamethrower. I'm going to try these battles again. Or this team again, rather. Maybe not for the next one, but I do want to see if the Fire Punches or the Fire Charge moves would have done me, would have helped me out a lot more. Yeah, we lose a heartbreaking lead, as a heartbreaking match, as Homeslice says. Okay, horrible lead. We come into Shadow Hypno. It's my only response. I'm gonna keep farming. I know a Mud Bomb doesn't take me out. They go for the discharge correctly. They try to catch, I guess, a Shadow Ball. I go for the Thunder Punch. Do they respect it? No, because it's not threatening. Do they respect the second one? Yes, they do. Okay, am I gonna fight for Switch? Oh, they let me get to the next Thunder Punch. And I think this is very okay, yeah. Yeah, I think that was an error by my opponent. They tried to overfarm. Who'd I come in with? I don't think this helps me anyway, because as you can see, I somehow managed to throw this game. I don't get another Psycho Cut through, so I couldn't CMP tie on this next one, which is, oh man, it's awful. Let's see, had I gotten that through, and then I overfarm too. I know I can tank a Mud Bomb, but I would have rather not have done that. And do they force me to dump my energy? They do. And I don't think T-Tar. I was hoping that it was double flyers, but no, it's another big. So yeah, very, very well played to my opponent. As you can see, I went on a 1-4 run there. Horrible, just horrible misplays. And also, yeah, just horrible misplays on my end, because the team clearly has potential, and I could have done certain things differently and won some of those matches that I lost. But I love this team. A lot of horrible misplays that I could have done better. But I definitely want to retry this team with different movesets. And yeah, just knowing things a little better, maybe I can progress with this team a little further. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.